Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, on to the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! Ever since whispers began circulating in the back corridors of European football, the name ENIS BARDHI has been gaining traction across the Scottish football scene, and it didn't take long for speculation to take on a life of its own. Sources close to the club hint that intensive negotiations went on between Celtic and the players' representatives, with every tiny detail seemingly ironed out faster than anyone anticipated. Bardhi, renowned for his ability to dictate the pace of the midfield and deliver pinpoint long passes as well as thunderous strikes from distance, appears to be a strategic signing for a Celtic side eager to assert themselves at the top of the league while strengthening their presence in European competitions. The player brings not only technical skill, but also tactical awareness, a trait that could fundamentally change the team's organization on the pitch. Club insiders have reportedly been particularly impressed by his vision of the game and adaptability to different tactical setups, making him a valuable asset in high-pressure moments. Meanwhile, fans are buzzing with excitement, imagining how Bardhi might influence the tempo of matches, and experts are already debating how his arrival could tilt the balance in tight encounters. Even before stepping foot on the pitch, the sense of anticipation and curiosity surrounding him is palpable, painting a picture of a signing that could define a season. Transfer markets are always fertile ground for rumors and speculation, yet Bardhi's case with Celtic stands out for its consistency and apparent certainty. Close sources suggest the talks covered salaries, performance bonuses, and individual targets, all reportedly agreed upon to mutual satisfaction. Bardhi is said to have insisted on assurances of regular participation in key matches and a central role in constructing attacks, signaling his desire not merely to join the squad but to influence the team's rhythm and creativity directly. Analysts have commented that this approach demonstrates both maturity and ambition, showing that Bardhi seeks not only a lucrative contract but also a sporting project in which he can grow and excel. Furthermore, a player of his caliber opens tactical options for the manager, offering creative alternatives in midfield that had not been fully exploited before. Fan speculation suggests high hopes that Celtic can elevate their competitive level and finally convert consistency into meaningful silverware. Discussions on social media are already rife with tactical scenarios, potential combinations with star attackers, and how Bardhi's presence might reshape the flow of play, fueling endless debate among supporters and pundits alike. Bardhi's arrival has sparked debate over Celtic's optimal formation, with pundits suggesting significant adjustments in midfield. His ability to execute precise passes under pressure, retain possession, and create chances from tight or expansive spaces could revolutionize the team's offensive positioning, granting forwards more freedom to exploit defensive gaps. Fans and experts alike have noticed that adding a player with these qualities could relieve pressure on younger squad members, spreading responsibility and boosting overall efficiency. His experience in other European leagues could bring strategic insight, especially in international fixtures, where pace and tactics often diverge from domestic norms. Media outlets are already drawing parallels with historical signings that made an immediate impact, fueling a mixture of cautious optimism and excitement Typical of high-profile transfers, Bardhi himself remains low-key, yet sources close to him suggest he is eager for the challenge and ready to integrate swiftly, understanding that his role extends beyond individual brilliance to orchestrating and enhancing the team's collective performance. The ripple effects of his presence are already being felt in tactical discussions and match projections across Scotland. Despite official confirmation, speculation about Bardhi's future impact continues unabated. Some commentators suggest that his arrival may prompt rival clubs to bolster their midfield lines, potentially triggering a domino effect across the Scottish and European transfer markets. Rumours indicate Celtic may already be scouting complementary players to support Bardhi, ensuring squad depth and consistency even amid injuries or suspensions. This kind of strategic planning signals the club's ambition to cement its status not just domestically but as a force in continental competitions. Additionally, Bardhi's presence could have a positive influence on youth development, offering emerging talents a chance to learn from his experience and vision, fostering structured and efficient growth within the academy. Fans, of course, remain keenly observant, speculating on his early interactions with teammates and potential partnerships with attacking players. It's anticipated that Bardhi will start influencing team dynamics in training sessions and tactical drills long before his competitive debut, setting standards that could prove pivotal throughout the campaign. The sense of excitement surrounding him continues to grow with every insider report and analyst commentary, making him one of the most talked about arrivals in recent times. Meanwhile, the social media buzz shows no signs of slowing down. Supporters are sharing memes, videos, and tactical analyses about how Bardhi might fit into Celtic's system, creating a collective narrative that blends imagination with informed discussion. Digital media is seizing the moment, producing content that explores every possible angle, from interviews with former teammates to deep tactical breakdowns, fueling a cycle of speculation and anticipation. This environment has effectively positioned Bardhi as a protagonist even before his first competitive minutes, a rare feat for any player. The positive pressure emerging from fans and pundits alike could serve as motivation, pushing him to deliver top-level performances from the outset. Celtic, therefore, is not just strengthening their midfield, but also enhancing the club's sporting narrative, generating engagement and expectation on a scale that stretches far beyond the pitch. It is clear that the arrival of Bardhi is about more than just skill. It is about shaping the story of a team on the rise and capturing the imagination of a passionate fan base eager for success and spectacle. Finally, first impressions indicate Bardhi possesses a resilient and adaptable profile, capable of thriving in the fast-paced Scottish League and contributing across multiple scenarios. His presence may represent a turning point in how Celtic manage transitions both offensively and defensively, providing control, creativity, and solutions under pressure. Analysts stress that successful integration depends not solely on his individual ability, but also on the squad's readiness to adapt to new routines and strategies, a challenge Celtic appears prepared to meet. The optimism surrounding him is matched by high expectations, with early performances in training and team interactions being closely scrutinized. Rumors suggest he is already familiarizing himself with the playing style and his teammates, demonstrating professionalism and commitment that could ease his adjustment. Celtic, therefore, it is not merely welcoming a reinforcement. They are exploring tactical innovations capable of redefining their influence on domestic and European stages, sustaining buzz and curiosity among fans and commentators eager to witness how this high-profile addition reshapes the team's ambitions and possibilities. As the dust settles from the official announcement, chatter around ENIS BARDHI's arrival at Celtic shows no sign of slowing, and fans are already crafting their own narratives about what this means for the squad. Analysts and bloggers are dissecting his past performances, replaying footage of his precise long balls, late runs into the box, and ability to read the game in a way that few midfielders manage. The speculation isn't just about individual moments, but how Bardhi might reshape Celtic's collective identity on the pitch, potentially transforming the team's tempo and creating new avenues for attacking play. Conversations in pubs, online forums, and social media are rife with theories about his ideal position, who he might link up with most effectively, and whether his presence will allow other creative players to flourish in spaces previously congested. Even casual observers are chiming in, imagining Bardhi as a conductor of Celtic's midfield orchestra, orchestrating play and dictating rhythm with a calm yet commanding presence. The buzz has turned into a continuous dialogue, with every training snippet, press conference comment, or tactical hint feeding into a growing sense of anticipation that makes it feel as though the season's fortunes hinge on his integration and early contributions. Insiders hint that Celtic's coaching staff are treating Bardhi's arrival as an opportunity to experiment tactically, exploring formations and rotations that previously may not have been feasible. His versatility allows him to operate in deeper, creative, or even wide positions, giving the manager options to tweak setups depending on the opposition. Rumors suggest that intensive video sessions and tactical drills have already begun to ensure that Bardhi understands not just his individual responsibilities, but also how his movements can unlock the team's potential. Commentators have noted that the timing of this transfer could be pivotal, with Bardhi expected to inject experience and composure into high-pressure moments, particularly in matches where possession management and game control are crucial. Fans have taken to social media to speculate how his arrival might influence pivotal fixtures, debating whether his skill set will allow Celtic to dominate matches more comfortably and impose their style with greater authority. The energy around the squad is palpable as players, coaches, and supporters collectively imagine the ways in which Bardhi could redefine team dynamics and elevate performance across the board. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Meanwhile, rival clubs are reportedly watching closely, some perhaps reconsidering their own strategies and transfer targets in light of Bardhi joining Celtic. The Scottish football scene thrives on anticipation, and high-profile signings like this often send ripples through the league, influencing market behavior and tactical approaches across multiple teams. There's talk of other clubs accelerating negotiations for midfield reinforcements to prevent being outpaced, creating a kind of domino effect in the market. Pundits speculate that Bardhi's influence might extend beyond immediate match impact, inspiring young players across Scotland to raise their game and emulate his vision and technical ability. This kind of indirect effect is rarely captured in headlines, but is keenly felt in the culture of clubs and academies. Fans, of course, are quick to highlight how much more fluid Celtic's midfield could become, debating possible combinations, predicted assists, and long-range goals that Bardhi might deliver. The overall atmosphere is one of anticipation and speculation, blending tactical analysis with the excitement and energy that comes from witnessing a potentially transformative signing. On the training ground, whispers suggest Bardhi is already making his presence felt, impressing teammates with his professionalism and attention to detail. Sources close to the club claim he's been working on chemistry with key attacking players, running drills to perfect timing and positioning, and offering insight from his experiences in other European leagues. The coaching staff are reportedly delighted with his work ethic and willingness to adapt, qualities that often dictate how quickly a player settles in. Rumors abound about the influence he might have on emerging talents in the squad, with younger players already keen to learn from his approach to passing, spatial awareness, and decision-making under pressure. Even off the pitch, Bardhi is said to be engaging with club culture, familiarizing himself with routines, and building relationships that could be key to maintaining harmony and effectiveness within the squad. The impression forming among insiders is that this is not just a short-term reinforcement, but potentially a cornerstone signing that could shape Celtic's style and identity for seasons to come. Social media continues to amplify every piece of Bardhi news, feeding a cycle of hype, analysis, and speculation that has become a defining aspect of modern football culture. Fans dissect tactical possibilities, predict how his arrival might influence upcoming fixtures, and create content, imagining the player in various scenarios, from orchestrating attacks to scoring crucial goals. Podcasts, fan channels, and online publications are diving deep, exploring every angle of the transfer, from financial details to potential positional shifts, further fueling discussion. Rumors about the precise impact of Bardhi's playing style on Celtic's tempo, pressing, and defensive transitions dominate comment sections, with supporters eager to assert their theories. Even casual observers have joined in, intrigued by how one signing could provoke so much debate and excitement. The collective energy is palpable, creating a sense that the season's narrative could revolve around how Bardhi integrates, performs, and shapes the team's fortunes in both domestic and European competitions. It's a modern spectacle where social media and fandom amplify the importance of a single edition, far beyond what might traditionally be expected from a transfer. Hello, fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.